Well, the deadline to file your taxes is quickly approaching, Tuesday, April 17th, just over a month and a half away. So joining me now in the studio is 𝐀𝐮𝐭𝐡𝐨𝐫, a certified financial planner and principal with JMC Wealth Management, author of the book, The Emotion Behind the Money. Julie, welcome back to
Thanks,
Politics
Paul.
Tonight.
Thank you.
You're always so filled with great tips. And you know, by the way, so here it is a month and a half early, and some people are going, why are we hearing about this now? So I'm going to go to this tip later, but why now?
Why now? Because, well, first and foremost, you know, many of the financial firms out there lately have now started sending 1099s out saying, don't necessarily file your taxes because we can send amended ones your way. So be very careful that if you are wanting that refund quickly, to be very cautious, because many of these investment firms out there today are going to be sending you a corrected 1099 before April 15th.
Okay, that's a lot of fun. All right, I want to get in some of the tips. You have some questions I have about those tips. The first one you say is pay yourself first. What do you mean by that?
Absolutely. There are so many people that I meet that get thousands and thousands of dollars back on their income tax refund, and they do it because they're going, oh, it's a forced savings. Well, the problem is that you're giving up all that interest throughout that time period to the IRS. Why would you do that? It's about give yourself the discipline, change your exemptions on your paycheck, and then automatically have that increase in your paycheck go to a savings account, and you can still spend it a year later, but make the interest.
You just said the key. I had a follow-up question, which was, don't you need the discipline to not spend it? Now, I will say, every check I get, I take a percentage and put it away like it was never mine to begin with.
Well, many employers today will allow you to deposit your money into 2 accounts. Well, just have that amount go to your savings, and the other balance goes to your checking like it does today.
Check with your employer.
Absolutely.
You also say get help if necessary, so people like me who are hopeless at this kind of stuff, we should get help.
Get help, but you also need to be involved, because I just had somebody come to me the other day that said, oh, we have this new CPA, they're doing our taxes, and they said we can file separately as if we're not married so that we can get extra tax benefits. I'm going, well, that may not be such a smart move, because when the IRS catches up with that, so get the help that's the proper help that's giving you what you want in your life.
Do people who leave, have simple incomes, simple lives, not a lot going on, might some of them need help as well?
You know, many of them can really do it on TurboTax. That has really become a very simple way to be able to do it, and it's very inexpensive as well.
All right. You also suggest don't wait till the last minute. Of course, I say, what if this stuff goes over your head?
Well, you don't want to wait till the last minute, because then you're more likely to file an extension. You know, CPAs are now really left to the fire these days that they can get in just as much trouble as you can for not filing your taxes properly. So I wouldn't wait till the last minute, so start to get involved in that process. But again, remember those corrected 1099s.
All right, you also say start planning for your future. It's a great idea, but what about people who are just barely eking out a living?
Well, and I believe that you can start planning for your future even with $5. You know, so many people laugh at me when I say that, but I go, money is energy, and the question is what are you energizing in your life? So even if it's $5 that's going a month to something that it is that you want to create in your world, it's shifting your mindset, it's shifting your priorities. And then while you're cleaning up your past, while living in the present moment and planning for the future all at the same time.
So you also say max out that IRA contribution. Again, people, it's really tough, but essentially, if you don't do it now, you'll never do it.
Right, and even if it's that you start with $50 a month that goes in, and maybe your next pay raise, you raise it to $75 a month. Start somewhere. You don't have to max it out at the $5,000 or the $6,000, depending if you're at the catch-up, but just start. It's about, again, shifting your financial energy.
All right, 𝐀𝐮𝐭𝐡𝐨𝐫, certified financial planner. I think we'll have you back for some St. Patrick's Day tips.
Oh, sounds great to me.
Hey, thanks, Julie.
Bye-bye.
Have a good weekend.
You too.
After the break, we'll take a look at how shutting down more than 200 U.S. post offices could affect mailing schedules. You might have to send that birthday card a few days earlier and pay even more to do it. More on that when we come back.